What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. So we're just taking a look at Polygon here, and as we can see, it has got absolutely smashed down in the past few days, hasn't it, by the correction in the market. You can see it was already having a bit of a retracement, and then obviously the huge correction that we did see the price come down all the way down to around, what is this, $1.11 before having a bounce. As you can see, it does look as though it is currently battling in and around the 55 moving average here as support, which is interesting because a lot of cryptocurrencies have actually outperformed this in terms of a bounce off of these little areas of support. And you can see it's basically found a decent bit of support in and around this previous level of structure, which we did say was very important because, you know, if we did have a rollover, then this is the kind of area that you would really want to hold as support. And you can see this little range here from around, let's just say here. You can see this area here has been a very nice area of structure where we did have that fake out to the downside, the V-shaped recovery back into it. And obviously we've come working our way up through our levels here. And you can see we've come down. We've actually bounced in and around that level here at around, what is this 127, 130, this 125 to 130 area, which we have actually been saying was our short-term price prediction. If the market did start to roll over in a big way, that we would have the previous levels here at this swing high at around this 125 level as support if we did see ourselves rolling over in and around the 55 moving average as well. And you can see that's exactly what's happened pretty much, can't you? Polygon's essentially had this big massive crash all the way down from around 171 all the way down to $1 and what is this, almost $1.12. And you can see currently bouncing in and around that 55 moving average, as we said, looking for that bit of support. And it seems as though we have found that support in this kind of range that we have formed, looking something like this, where basically what's happened is we've come up inside the range, we've come down, we've retested the bottom, we've tested the top, we've come down, we've tested the 20 moving average here, but we've lost it. So we've come back down to the bottom of the range in confluence with the 55 here, very, very bullish. We got back above the 20, retested it as support with the big pump outside the range, but then we start to roll over, we fall back inside the range, we come all the way down, and now it looks as though we have bounced and found the bottom of the range as support, coinciding somewhat with the 55 here as well, which it looks as though we are trying to reclaim today. So it's pretty clear that, you know, Polygon has basically just rolled over, but it's found support really bullishly, hasn't it? Because it's still within the range that it was trading in before, finding a decent level of support in and around that 120, that 125 to 130 area. So really, really bullish. We do think the bounce to the upside is probably quite likely, considering that the whole market's had pretty much a flash crash with Bitcoin rolling over. Obviously with El Salvador adopting Bitcoin yesterday, I think the Bitcoin whales decided to dump the price and basically wreck a lot of retail investors trying to long the news. But instead what they should have probably done is bought the hype and sold the news, which is what the whales have probably done. And they've caused cascading liquidations and panic in the market for a bit of a flash crash. And you can see we're currently trading at around that 130 level. So, you know, we've come down, we've found support, and it looks as though, you know, things are looking pretty good in terms of holding support potentially for continuation. So we would say short-term price predictions then. We've got the bottom of this range as a strong level of support at around 125. And we do have a level here, this previous swing low, if we did roll over from this level again, in and around that 120 level, where we do think that that would be a strong level of support for a bounce as well. Obviously, we're really looking to reclaim the 55 here as support. But if we do start to pump to the upside again, our first price target would be to reclaim the 20 moving average at around that 146 level. Then we have this level at around 153. And then obviously coming back to the overall range, the little range here of around that 165 level. There's obviously this local high at around 180 as well. But we're probably, you know, looking to conquer that 20 moving average primarily first. And then as we always say, if we look at the Fib retracement here on this recent move, looking something like this. Looking at price targets for the remainder of the bull run, we've got the 127 coming in at around $4, got the 141 coming in at around $1.87, Got the 161 coming in at around $6.60. And we've got the 227 here coming in at a massive $17.27. So we do think $5 to $10 is the most realistic region that we'd be looking for in and around this area here, which would be, a decent 2-3x from the all-time high. Considering how long we've probably got left of the bull run, November, December, January time is looming at this point. Since we are in September, you would expect that, $5 to $10 is probably a realistic price target. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.